Hello everybody and welcome to this live training with the envelope profit system. It's Casper here and today we're going to go through our new Asian trading scalping template. A lot of you guys, you might live in US and you are not able to trade around market hours, so you're only able to trade, maybe you're only able to trade after work. That's why we developed a special Asian trading template for all of you guys. So I don't know if you can see my screen here today. If not, just send me a message in the go to webinar question zone. So all of you that are attending the training session today, you have all received an email around 1 hour ago with a login to the members zone. In the members zone, you will find a lot of new exciting stuff. You will find the new updated envelope profit system. We made a few updates to the envelope profit system. So once we're done with the training today, I would really suggest all of you go to the members zone and download the new updated envelope profit system. In the members room, you will also find this trading template that I'm showing on my screen right now. You will also find some new training videos that I spent a lot of time doing this week. I just after finished my trading, I just sat down and did all this work. And in the members zone, I will also post up recording of all live trainings. So the members room is a pretty good place for you to go and download some stuff. Thank you, Judy, about the words about the members zone. Okay, let's talk about the new Asian scalping template. I guess that a lot of you have wondered why we call this trend 2. This is because the white line here is actually our trend 1. So on the Asian template, we have trend 1 here. This is our EMA. We have trend 2. This is our normal indicator. And then we have added a new indicator that's called trend 3. Because when you trade in the Asian session, a lot of chop occurs. And if you're trading forex before, you know that chop, it can really kill your account. So that's why we have added a new indicator called trend 3. So for you to take trades in the Asian session, you need trend 1, 2, and 3 to line up. And trend 1, we have also changed the EMA settings, so it's a little faster. So it responds faster to price changes, so it will get you quicker into trades, which is necessary when you trade in the Asian session. So let me walk you through a trade setup here in the Asian session. Okay, let's just for illustrating purpose take this setup here. First of all, you need trend 2 to change from green to red for a short trade. It actually happened here at 4:35. I know that this is not the Asian session, but let's just for illustrating purposes go through this setup. For a short trade, you need to be below the EMA line. You're below the EMA line right here. And you need, for the Asian template, you need a trend 3 to be red. The same rule as for trend 2, you need that for change from green to red. And you need a close below the EMA line here. And that just happened right here. And your profit target when you trade in the Asian session is always the first EMA line. So when you're short, this is your hard take profit, this is your hard stop, this is your hard take profit up here when you go long. So you just enter the take profit down here, and in this case you can make like 16 pips. As always, when we trade with the envelope profit system, you place your stop around at current high, and this is around here for a 16 pip stop, and you can make 17 pips, risk is 16 pips. So that's around a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio you can get at this trade. So this is a good trade. You need at least 1-to-1 risk reward ratio when you trade with in the Asian session. If you're around your computer and have time to update your stop, you can trade it a little down here, and you can make 22 pips instead of 16 pips. So this is just another thing you have to add when you trade in the with the Asian session. You need also the trend tree to line up. So let's scroll a little further. Now we're actually in the Asian trading session. Here we are hitting the EMA line. So now this means we are now allowed to do a new trade. Our trend 2, this is the indicator we always keep an eye on. It's green. So in this case, we're waiting for a long setup. We need a close above the EMA line. It's never happened. But what happened? The trend 2 changes from green to red. And since we are hit the EMA line, we are now allowed to do a new entry. And it changes the trend 2 change from green to red here. And as you can see, our trend 3 is also red. And as soon as all these three things lined up, and it happened here at 2:05, then you just place your pending short below this candle here. You place your stop up here at 12 pips. You place your take profit down here 20 pips, and then you just wait for price to trigger your trade. And in this case, you made 20 pips. So let's move a little further on and see what just happened here. As you can see here, then price bounced off of our profit target here. Actually, it only went 6 pips below, so that's a pretty good place to exit your short trade. So now you wait for a new setup. You need price to hit the EMA line, and that's actually touching the EMA line here at 455. The EMA, the trend 2 is still red, and you need that to change color for you to be able to do a new trade setup. And it changes color right here. It changes to green, and it closes above the EMA line. So now you're looking for a long trade. And since our trend 3 is also changed from red to green, I just did that all the way down here, we are now allowed to do a long trade. So you place your pending long above here. Please remember to add your broker spread. Please remember to add 1 pip on top of this setup candle. You place your stop loss below current low, and that's just down here for a 12 pip stop. And you place your take profit all the way up here for 25 pips. So now you're risking 12 pips to make 25 pips. That's pretty nice. That's a risk reward where you win twice the amount as you're risking. And then you just leave your computer and wait for price to do what it has to do. And you're triggered and see what happened here. Maybe you have gone to bed or gone to work, but anyway, your take profit target were hit, and you made 24 pips. And let's scroll through this day, because this is during our normal trading time. This is doing a European and Asian, European and US session, and there, when you trade the European and all the US session, we use the normal envelope profit system setup. So let's go to the Asian session, and here in this case, this was a little losing trade, because we're waiting here for price to touch the EMA line. It's happened already here. We see that our trend 2 have changed color from red to green. This means that we are now looking for a long trade. Since trend 3 is also turning to green, we are now allowed to do a long trade. Down here, you enter your pending long. You're expecting to make 26 pip, and you place your stop just below here, below the current low. It's very important that you're a little aggressive with tight stops when you trade the Asian session. There's no need to put your stop all the way down here for 42 pips, because in the Asian session, if you're not right with your small tight stop, it's very, very likely that it's because price will turn around and go the opposite direction. So there's no need to have this huge stop when you trade in the Asian session. This is very important. So here our stop loss was hit. And now we are waiting for a new setup, and it happened right here. On this very candle, you see that our trend 2 it turned from green to red, and our trend 3 is also turned from green to red, and you place your penny short down here. You place your stop loss up here on the EMA, because this is our current high. There's one here. But since our current high is below the EMA, you might want to add a little more to your stop and risk 13 pips. In this case, you're expecting to make 14 pips. So here you just lost 14 pips, and here you will make it all back. As you can see, price went down and hit it. And if you're in front of your computer, you can make a little more pips by updating your stop loss, your take profit level, and trail it down all the way here, and update it on every candle, or once an hour, or once every 30 minutes if you have time to check your computer. And in this case, you made 27 pips if you have time to update your take profit. So let me see, Judy, have a question here. Why would you have not put your stop loss at the bottom? Here. So you want to place your stop loss down here, Judy. And I see what you mean. This can look like the last low. This is very aggressive to put your stop loss up here. If you're planning to put your stop loss down here, that's 26 pips. You can only make 22 pips. So actually, if you think you want to put your stop loss down here for 26 pip, you will not have this losing trade. Do you know why? Because you don't want to risk 27 pips only to make 21 pips. So if you're planning to put your stop loss down here in this long trade, you are not allowed to take the trade because of the risk-reward rule. So in this case, if you're aggressive in your stop, you place it here. If you're a little more conservative, and then it's very good, Judy, it's a very good observation. This, I mean, when you're in a live situation, I mean, this very much looks like the very low, the current low, and it's 27 pips. But if you put it down here, you're not allowed to do the trade. So actually, you can avoid this losing trade if you put your stop loss down here, because then you're not allowed to do the trade. I hope this makes sense to all of you. You're welcome, Judy. So just let me know if this does not make sense to you. So we'll do a little further. And in this case, as you can all see right here, now we are in the Asian session again. You can price it's been trending down, not very beautiful trending down, but it's been trending down. Been trapped here around our profit target and the for the entire day. Sorry. Here, and as you can see here, now you're waiting, and you can see here you had a lot of changes. This is red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. Changes a lot of time. When you see this, you know that that's because price cannot determine which way it wants to go. But anyway, here we have a close above our EMA line. Our trend 2 turned from red to green. Our trend 3 have turned from red to green. We placed our pending long up here. But as you might recall in the rules, this is invalid down here because the trend 2 turns to red. So now you actually have to delete it. And here, as you can see, trend 2 turns to red, but trend 3 is still green. So this is not a valid setup here. As you can see here, trend 2 is green, trend 3 is green, and we have to add 1 pip. So this was actually just triggered this trade. You place your stop loss down here, only 11 pips, and you're expecting to make 23 pips. You did all the way up down here. If you're in front of your computer, you could have adjusted your take profit, and in this case, you could have made 10 pips more. So actually, guys, this Asian template, I mean, to trade the Asian session is a very, very bad time zone for me because that's in the middle of the night. But you know what, guys? I've been up and demo trading the Asian session for a couple of weeks now. So I've not got that much sleep. And you know what? It is so very, very powerful that you will not believe it. I mean, you win a lot of trades. And the very good thing is that when you lose a trade, you might lose 10 pips. When you win a trade, hey, you make 20, 15, 20, 25 pips. So because of the very tight price movement in the Asian session, we are now allowed to have our small stops. But we can still have large you take profits. And I mean, in this case, you just leave the computer. If you have to go to work here, or what you have to do, just leave your computer. You're in a trade, just leave it. There's no, you have to update to break-even rules. No, because we only have a take profit and we only have a stop loss. Just leave your computer, and you will know that two things can happen. One, you can hit your take profit target. In this case, you will make 26 pips. Or two, it can hit your stops. It means you're losing 12 pips. But hey, you know what? There's a 65 to 70% chance that it will hit your take profit, and if it does, you will make more than if it hits your stop loss. Let me see. There's a couple of questions here. Yeah, there's a question here that if we are just left our computer, we did not know that this trade was enabled. No, that's perfectly correct. And you know what? That's just how things go sometimes. If you're not in front of your computer and this trade is unveiled, and you later get triggered, I mean, that's just happened sometimes. So it's only if you're in front of your computer you have to delete the trades. And yes, we had another question here. If you have to go to work, you're not able to update your take profit. No, that's correct. But in this case, you still make 26 pips. If you're able to update your take profit, you make 33 pips. It's only giving you the option to update your take profit if you are available to be in front of your computer. This system was designed not to be in front of your computer, but when we made the system, we still wanted to give you the opportunity to adjust your trades to the current price action if you have the possibility to check your computer now or then. So I'm not telling you that you have to sit in front of your computer all the way here from 6 in the morning to 10. That's a 4-hour trade. No, just answer it and leave your computer. And if you have time to check it, and only if, and you can see that now you have, maybe you're checking your computer right here. Yeah, I mean, now you're up like 18 pips. That's very good, and you can see that you can add 4 pips to your take profit. You can do that and then leave your computer. Yes, Walter. Yes, if trend 2 changes color while we have a pending trade, we delete the trade if not triggered. This rule does not apply to trend 3. It's only applying to trend 2. Trend 3 is only a verification tools that we are having to our Asian templates. So just to repeat, you're welcome. Just to repeat, if you're in a trade, you have placed pending long trade here. Now you see that it's not been triggered. Trend 3 is still green. This is a valid trade. Now here, trend 2 changes color to red. So if you're in front of a computer while this happened, delete your trade and wait for a new setup. If you're not in front of your computer, just leave the trade there. But if you're in front of your computer, delete your trade. Wait for a new setup. This only applies for trend 2. Trend 3 is very more, it's much faster. It's almost the same indicator as trend 2, but it's just made very much faster. As you can see here, here is turning while trend 3 is still green. Here is turning actually, because now it's thinking, we might soon go down. We just have to wait all the way down here for trend 2 to figure out that we might soon go down. And in this case, trend 3 is very red. So trend 3 is the delete trade rules only applies for trend 2. Trend 3 is only a verification tool for us to have some extra confirmation on our trades. So now I have only been shown euro-dollar trades. So does this only work for euro-dollar? No. It also works for pound-dollar. Yes. It also works for all other major pairs that you might want to trade. In this case, this is the setup. Here, trend, we're closing below our EMA line. Trend 2 is turning from green to red. Trend 3 is turning from green to red. We need to risk 14 pips. We can make 17 pips. Oh yeah, that's a good trade. Enter. You make money. In this case, everything went a little fast, so they're unable to do the trade. Here, we hit the EMA line. Remember, when you hit the EMA line, you're now allowed to do a new trade. Since the trend 2 is green when you hit the EMA line, you're only looking for long trades. That means we need a close above the EMA line. What happens? So here the EMA turns to red, and green and red, and green and red here. Now it stays red here. You place pending short below here. As you can see, trend 3 is still red. Place you stop loss up here on the EMA line around 11 pips. You're expecting to make 21 pips. It actually happens. And if, and only if, you're in front of your computer, you can make your take profit. In this case, it pays to update your take profit because you can make 46 pips. But hey, if you're not in front of your computer, you still make 22 pips, working only 13 pips. And it only takes 10 pips a day to double your account every second month. And that's still while you only adjust your lot sizes once a week. So that's very conservative money management. And if you can double your account every second month, you're doing pretty good, I can tell you. So here's an idea on how to trade the Asian session. If you're very busy and you will want to trade 5 to 10 minutes a day, what do? You set up a profile, and there's a video in the members on how to do a profile. As you set up a profile for news trading, you can set up a profile for Asian trading session. And you just add all the pairs, all the major pairs. And you add those pairs. And let's say now you go to your computer, you have 10 minutes to look for a trade, because then you have to go to work. You scroll through all the pairs. And you see, is there a setup on any of the 8 major pairs? If yes, answer the trade. If no, leave the computer for the day, go to work, and do the same thing when you get back from work or the next day when you have time to look at your computer again. In this case, and then when you trade like this, you only trade 5 to 10 minutes a day. You will have some days where you have no trades. You will have some days where you have winning trades, and you have some days where you have losing trades. But I can tell you for sure, by the end of the month, you will look in your account statement, you will know that you made money. And this is a pretty good extra income for you to have next to your full-time job, if you have a full-time job. So let me repeat. Here's an idea on how to trade the Asian session. Add all the major pairs, and you can see all the major pairs there up here. Boom, boom, boom. And this is all the non-major pairs down here. And those are pairs where you not have spread larger than 2, 3 pips. You don't want to pay your broker too much money in spread. Just add all the major pairs to your computer. Go to your computer when you have time to do a trade. If there's a trading setup of any of these pairs, just enter the trade, leave your computer. If there's no trade during the 5 to 10 minutes, you have to check your computer. Just leave your computer, do no trading for that day. So guys, there's nothing new about the envelope profit system, but we have only added the trend 3 indicator, and we have made the EMA a little faster for you guys to be able to trade in the Asian session. Let's have a look here on a new setup here. We're hitting the EMA here. trend 2 is turning to red, is want us to go short, but as you can see, trend 3 is keeping us out of trouble. Here we have a close again above the EMA line. Trend 3 is red, trend 2 is green, trend 3 is green. We want to go long. We place a stop loss down the current low here. If we are very aggressive with our stop, we'll get stopped out here for 10 pips. If we're conservative and place it down here, you see price responded to this level 3 times. We are still in the trade. We risk 13 pips and we can make 29 pips. As you can see here, a lot of the good stuff, a lot of the good trades, they start in the Asian session. So if you have already been thinking, oh, Forex is not for me, it's very hard because I can only trade the Asian session. No, you're wrong. Now you have a very powerful tool because a lot of the good trades, they actually start in the Asian session. So Judy asks if this is the template to use the news trading too and applies to all sessions. And no, Judy, only trade this template in the Asian trading session because it's a little too aggressive to trade during the European and US trading session. I have yet to try to trade it in the European and US trading session. I have not done so so far because our normal setup is so very good. I've been trading that since August 2010. I make money every week. Not have I think I had one losing week with a normal setup. So that's why I have not. That's why I stick to our normal template for the European and US trading session. For trading the news, I think we spoke about that in the last training session, that we should have a training session about trading the news. And I choose to have this trading session about the new the new template for the Asian session because I have a lot of clients sending me emails about how do I trade the Asian session. So that's why this trading session is about the Asian session. I made a video that's available in the members session on how to trade the news. You do not use this template. You use the normal envelope profit system template to trade the news. Okay. So guys, do yourself a favor. Go to the members zone and download this new updated template. There's a couple of things you have to remember when you go to the members zone. You need to enter your members zone username into the edit session, so that you can only use the template through your account. And you have to enter your members zone username into the indicator. And there is attached a guide to the email that you received an hour or two ago on how to do it. And there's a video in the members zone on actually how to do it. So please read the manual and watch the video. And if you still have problems, please just let me know, and I will be happy to help you. Furthermore, I've been getting a lot of emails from clients that say they cannot access their MetaTraders at the moment, and that's because that a lot of the big bros that has suspended the old versions of MetaTrader. You can only use the new updated version of MetaTrader. So how do you know if you have the new version? You can go to Help About, and you see you need at least version build 419. So if you're not able to open MetaTrader on your computer for any reason, that's not because of the envelope profit system, that's because of your broker. Just go to your broker's website and download MetaTrader and install it again, and it should work. Now I've been talking for like 31 minutes, so does any of you have any questions? Just please let me know. I'll be here for the next half an hour to answer to your questions. And you might You can ask me questions about the Asian trading session or the envelope profit system or anything about the envelope profit system. Please do not limit your questions only to the Asian trading system template. Just let me know all the questions you might have. And for your records, there'll be a video on this training session that will be available in the members room just a few hours after we finish the session. And I will hit the stop recording right now. So this is where the video will end. But if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here for the next 30 minutes to answer to them.